Hello, everyone. I am Jamaican singer, songwriter, poet, general writer Sean C. Harrison, uh, who was also diagnosed at age 19 with the most crippling and severe mental illness ever documented, paranoid schizophrenia. I am now 45 years old, and in a number of days from now will be 46 years old, and I've been battling with this illness for 25 years. In addition to paranoid schizophrenia, which came along, as I said, at age 19, from infancy, I have had a wide range of ailments, 41 illnesses and counting to date, that would have affected my body and mind in such an adverse way that if I were of a different mindset and disposition, would not have pushed through to have accomplished as much as I have. I have self-published books of poetry. I have music that I have recorded, and I also have an internet presence where you can find me on most popular social media platforms. I have a YouTube channel. I have two Facebook accounts. I have an Instagram account. I have a Twitter account. And I have been trying through the years, especially since I fell into a very dark place between 2013 and 2018, where I was no longer compliant with medication, and I was totally disoriented and disenfranchised in such a way that I had to end up leaving my job. I had to end up walking the streets naked, oftentimes walking miles and distances and into places that were very dangerous. When I look back and I think back, I attribute the fact that I'm standing today to the God in heaven who sits high and looks low and cares for his children, and also to those of the community of Morant Bay and Red Hill Spen, St. Thomas, as well as Cottage Spen, all over St. Thomas, who looked out for me. Many persons were genuinely broken and crushed at the way that someone who was an upstanding community member became so disenfranchised that he had to do things and say things that were just out of character for him. I was a Christian. I was well integrated into my church community, and circumstances changed, and the Lord saw it best to lead me away from organized worship so far. And he has truly been using me, empowering me to enlighten others about mental health issues, and just to advocate for persons of our group who need a voice out there. So my appeal today is to anyone who feels so moved to contribute to my efforts to empower myself and to raise up the fallen in my community, to do so with a willing heart. You will not be sowing on fallow ground. You'll be sowing seeds that will spring up into life eternal, and ensure that you have a treasure in heaven if you do help and contribute to my efforts. My books that I mentioned and my music that I mentioned have not been able to generate for me the income that I would need to be able to do things that everybody wants to achieve, because of the setbacks I experienced concerning the illness, and also the fact that because of the illness, I was not able to pursue my career in music because the tablets I took and the injections I take for the illness caused my voice, to actually be very compromised. So I'm not able to sing most of the times. It wouldn't have been feasible for me to have pursued a musical career at the time or even now, because I'm still on medications. And as you hear my voice, you can hear that the quality is actually very, strangely different. Nonetheless, I've found other ways to try to empower myself and to try to distinguish myself. And I've found quite a niche in poetry. I ask that you give from your heart today to my cause. There are things I need that I have to be soliciting contributions from others, for I need further help, and I'm asking anyone out there whose heart is touched to do so. And please look me up on the internet. I would ask that you purchase one or more of my books and look at my music and look at other things that I have there. Interviews, testimonies, stories, newspaper articles. All of these have come through my own determination, as well as a few good persons who would have pointed me in the right direction. But the needs are ongoing. The needs are immediate. The needs are pressing. This is Sean C. Harrison. Give generously, and I thank you, all who do. God bless you all.